Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Green Planet. We're playing as Japan, and in the last video we started to run low on some critical resources, one of which being metal. We only have 72 metal left in the entire colony, but we're much lower on fuel. Let's see what the fuel consumption is. So yeah, we're producing 60 per day, we're consuming 64, but a quick little adjustment with the factory AI will kick up our production a little bit. And that should, that's going to take up some of the electronics, some of the machine parts we have, and in theory, fingers crossed,
resources are low.
We should, come on, okay, up to 17 per day. I don't think it's updating fully. But note, I don't have many fuel refineries Mars side. I need to address that. So this video, we'll start off by doing some of that. I have this big pipe section over here that really isn't connected to anything, so I couldn't bring it down that way. Let's go ahead and put down some fuel refineries. And of course, I'll actually just hook this all up. I will go ahead and demo this old section. Whoops! Okay, yep, realized I'm stupid there. Okay. That was a derp. Okay, I completely forgot that was being hooked up to the rest of the grid. But that was expensive. Alright, so I do have some people who are losing their shit right now. They'll be fine, I think. Alright, finish building that section. Are you serious? This one little thing is not... A 98? Look at that drop in water. So here's the kicker. This doesn't have a lot of power production. Oh no, wait, it does. So the artificial sun is finally coming online. Similarly, actually, it looks like it is connected. Connected? Nope, yep, we absolutely need the last little bit of power. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we have a massive water fall off, which is fine. Because we're getting the artificial sun up and running this video. Was not expecting that to come online. Actually, no, I was expecting that to come on. What the hell am I thinking? It will never need maintenance, though. We're still taking up a bunch of water on it. And note, the panels are not pointing in just yet. Once the artificial sun is going full beans, we'll be okay. I know once it gets fully up and running, I can take this out, but for me, I don't know why I don't want to. I like keeping it connected because if, God forbid, something happens to the artificial sun, we've got the ability to get the water back in there, get it going again. Let's take a look at the research as we go into Wednesday's episode. We're working on automated storage right now because we're going to start getting a bumper crop of food that I want us to take care of. Magnetic field generator is going to take up a ton of metal, but that's going to prevent the loss of atmosphere. We have the sanatorium and behavioral melding techs being researched. I don't know why they're back at 10. Okay, these are the ones that are reduced by 10%. This one by 2. Got it. Alright, now all the panels are turned in. We have a massive surplus of that. And look at the excess power we have. We're getting another 1,000 research out of that as well. The Diamond Dome, I can actually go ahead and just finish that project up. So we have our metals extractor over here, pulling out metals, which help to get this project up and running. We also have this guy. We are producing 100 metals out of this per day. And I do want to get the excavator working next. That's going to be the next wonder I go for because out of what we got left, it's the excavator or the space elevator. Space elevator takes... I mean, we can import stuff very, very quickly and export just as fast. The excavator, I want to pretty much eliminate the need for more concrete. Over here, we do have the ability for more export or for more excavation of the extraction. You're needing fuel. Totally get it. Seed vegetation message. Ooh, we got this one finally done. 3, 2, 1, a collective gasp, and then cheers! The project was successful. Hooray. A rocket filled with billions of seeds emptied its storage unit in a well-orchestrated chain of steps, spreading the seeds over a vast range of land. Most of these seeds will take root, and the resulting swath of green land will begin pumping out oxygen into the fledgling Martian atmosphere. So we're up to 6% for that. This is the one that was really lagging behind everything else. We've got atmosphere producing or increasing at about 0.7 to 0.8 per day. Temperature slowly increasing. We're at about 32% there, and water 25% on that. Let's go into the planetary view right now, see what the terraforming progress is. We have the liquid water. We've had that for a while. Meteor storms end when the atmosphere thickens to 80%. Toxic rains should be actually, we already have those going. Next thing, sustainable pine trees. We will get at 35-35. Sustainable mixed trees at 75-75. Toxic rains and wild vegetation bloated. Alright, so I think the next thing I need to shoot for is the clear water rain, and that actually is going to take more of that. But we already have technology that can increase.
Resources are low.
Yeah, in a way. Alright, so the core heat convector. I can absolutely use one of those. But also in the I absolutely need to do something with it column, I want to put some more vaporators down. Got some space out here. Water 9. Okay, back on this. A scientist from Earth discovered a new form of water. The famous scientist Dr. Washington Irving, who has spent his entire life working on various exotic projects, has recently died. His scientific legacy happened to fall in the hands of the ruthless governor of the insignificant island of Equatorio. He contacted us with an offer to sell the most valuable work of the deceased genius, a vial of water 99, an unstable water formula consisting of different high isotopes of hydrogen and oxygen. One of the wondrous properties of this water is that it can enter a chemical reaction with frozen water and turn it into water 9, promising a quick temperature and water increase even in the harsh conditions of Mars, with an overall gain estimated above 10%. The only problem is, this greedy governor requested a ridiculous sum for a single precious vial of water 9. So the options that we have available to us, and we do have an extra option available, $500 million, it's a small cost for such a great improvement. Gain more than 10% temperature and 10% water, unknown consequences. If I was a politician or an oligarch, it would only cost me $200 million. Put this governor on a private line. I know a thing or two about him. Gain more than 10% of both with unknown consequences. Sounds too risky. Do nothing, all gambler colonists lose morale. If I was a hydro engineer or an ecologist, oh wait, I'm a hydro engineer, I know the effect will exceed the expectations, but at the price of an eco-catastrophe. Trigger a dust storm, lose 20% of our atmosphere, gain 15 and 15. That would get us to the goal, but it will also kick this one back down. I'm actually thinking about doing the water 9 and doing, like, trigger the dust storm. We'll lose our moxies for a little bit. We're going to lose our vaporators for a while as well. And unfortunately, this comes so soon after we got the artificial sun up and running. I have concerns, but let's go ahead and do it. Alright. As long as the first drop of water touches the ice, it starts smoking and hissing. A bubbling crater forms on the surface of the ice deposit, quickly extending its diameter in a violent reaction. The little traces of frozen water in the air above it pick up as motion and swirl in a growing, roaring, thundering hurricane. Before we can do anything, it reaches for the sky, thickening in a giant cloud, then holes open in the clouds, each like a reverse whirlpool of buzzing, roaring air in the most magnificent storm ever seen on Mars. We have paid dearly for meddling with nature, but in this world, you get what you pay for. Mars has lost 20% of its atmosphere, gained 15 and 15. We have a dust storm incoming. This is a great dust storm. It is going to last it's going to last just 27 hours. So no more blue skies. The dust storms are back. Price to pay. I'm actually going to do this right now and hook up a couple of these dudes while I can. The game is paused, so we're fine on that front. Are you kidding me? You had to go right the hell in there. Okay. Let's pipe out to it. Let's also drop a scrubber in there as well. Go for it. Alright, so we are getting leaks. Fine. 106 buildings offline from this thing. Solar panels, moisture vaporators, Moxie, shuttle hubs, open farms, and forestation plants. Fine. Water is going to be a concern, but if I get these two up and running, Bob's your uncle. Oh, now we also have toxic rain going. The hell? Man, when it rains, it pours. Hi-yo! But note, we're no longer losing as much atmosphere per day. Oh. Does that mean that... oh, this may actually be the first dust storm we've had. Cool beans.
Funding received.
I could drop another carbonate processor in here, but I think what I'll probably do is actually hook up a core heat convector in this spot, too. Pretty close by. And it also does a heck of a lot more than that. Ooh. Oh, damn, it's just... oh, it's there. There we go. Alright, don't know how long the Great Dust Storm's going to last, but I think we'll be fine. Water-wise, these two will come online as soon as we get a little bit of metal coming down. We'll be good. Oh, damn. That is a big subterranean heater. I actually haven't built one of these core heat convectors yet, so I'm kind of interested in seeing what it'll do. These haven't been maintenanced in forever. I love it. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off. We definitely need the... yeah, all my Moxies being offline right now kind of sucks. Ooh, I forgot we had solar panels here. I'll swap those out this episode too. And by this episode, I mean I'm going to do it right the hell now. Pause. I'm not doing a, like, shift, delete all the things, because knowing my luck, that'll just go badly for me. Love it. Oh, I have to do that manually, too. And this I actually have to click through. I thought you could actually... I guess maybe because they were built before decommission protocol was done, I'm having that problem? I don't know. No. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I'll put some more solar panels down there. Or not solar panels, derp. That's what I'm looking for here. Thankfully we have a massive amount of spare power, so I can totally not worry about this. Once the shuttle, once this dust storm abates, we can... oh, look at that. 116 metals has suddenly become available during this very short time. What's the carbonate processor cost me? 160, 40, 50? Yeah, I got the concrete here. Let's do it. I'm going to put another one out here as well. This will get built pretty quick. And plus, there's all of this here. Alright. So my power surplus has diminished. Let's go ahead and drop another pause down here. Build some turbines. Okay. So these are producing 12.7. These are producing 25.3. So it's more an issue of I can get more of these down in the space that it takes for these. I can put them in. I can pack them tighter. Is what I'm thinking out loud here, and unable to say because I can't do words good. There we go. That should fix it. All right. Oh, it's hooking it up over here. Had it hooked up over here. There we go. Awesome. Sweet. As soon as these come up and running, these are going to dust each other very quickly, but these scrubbles will prevent that from happening. Alright. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and drop some more solar panels down here. Oh, we got a new dome going online too. Many things happening fast. I love it. Alright. And as I'm painting these little solar panels in here, I'm gonna make some happy little solar panels. I actually wanted to ask y'all, my wife and I, we're binging through a lot of shows right now. We're taking another break from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. We're making another run, and we're taking also a break from Bosch, which is going to jump back onto our list very quickly because they just started filming its 6th season down in Los Angeles. We're in the final season of Lucifer on Netflix because it got when Fox canceled it a couple years back. Netflix decided, no, we can totally revive this series and keep it alive on Netflix. So we've got that show, and since we're on the last season for it, we're kind of trying to figure out, like, okay, what's the next show we want to do?
Resources are low.
Yes, metals are low. We're trying to figure out, okay, what's that next thing going to be for us? I know we've got The Boys that just came out on Amazon Prime. What's the other one that came out recently? The Boys on Amazon Prime. I can't remember what Hulu's big thing lately was, but I'm looking for recommendations. Is what I'm getting at. I know The Orville's going to Hulu for season 3, which is fine because that's how my wife and I watched the first 2 seasons. I'm just trying to figure out like what's the next real big show
Research
should
complete.
be for us. Sweet, automated storage is done. I can put food. I can put a big food storage somewhere. Oh, perfect, right here. So we got that. A lot of the other shows that we've already watched, we're like, okay, we have no real interest to go back and watch them again. So it's that idea of keep moving forward. What should be the next thing that we enjoy? I don't know if you heard that where you are. I heard something just fall, and I can't tell if that was Sable or Sadie. I'm going to put this up to the top, actually. I get a bigger boost doing that. This dome has unemployed and homeless. This dome has oh, wow, lots of unemployed? Oh, in that case, let's go ahead and open up these. Let's open up my Hawking Institutes, and I totally want more research happening. And absolutely maximize that. There was one thing here. Amplify for that. Okay. Hawking research amplification. I could afford at the cost of, more power. So let me know in the comment section. That is the question for this episode. What series would you recommend I look into next? All right. Out here, look at our big farm. It is producing, and note, it is also producing a lot of seeds in addition to food. So, so we're doing cover crops to produce a lot of seeds for us. Actually, it looks like the let's see, 0.6 gives us 7, 0.4 gives us 12. I'm actually going to switch. Nope. I'm actually going to switch from potatoes to wheat. Mainly because I think I get a bigger bang for my buck out of this. Because for every 0.4 seeds, we get 12 food. For every 0.6 seeds, we get 7. until we get 4. Yeah, wheat's the optimal crop here. And now I'm just going to be swimming in the food. No, I've already got 1,000, and I haven't even started to... This one is... Holy crap. Okay. Storage, food up here, please. Because this has 440 food waiting to be harvested. Pure Rains now available. Nice.
Funding received.
Got a little bit of cash from the rare metals we're exporting to Earth. And, oh wait. Do I have a seed? Do I have a seed vegetation? Yes, I do. Send it. And there's plenty of seeds over here, so this is happening. I'll actually put a seed depot down here. Desired amount to be 105. That way, the shuttles will deliver it there. Up here, we still somehow have a low load. That metals are running still on the low side, but I'm confident that'll be addressed. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with this.
Research complete.
Alright, took that detour so we can build a sanatorium in our new dome. Nope. Dome spires. Sanatorium, and... Could do a sanatorium and a medical center, actually. And then, in addition to that, I'm going to build a drone hub over in this area. Give me a little bit of overlap. And we'll drop down some dedicated depots for these guys, too. Now, I think I'll put it on this side. Get rid of the seeds depot, and I'm going to move the polymer depot. So it's a 4 and 4. There we go. This is where I can also take care of everything inside this dome if need be. This dome absolutely must have a Hawking Institute because I'm going to have researchers here. Okay, this... Got that going over here. We don't have enough machine parts to kick this into high gear, although I really, really want to. This guy's online, and cool stuff is happening now. I'll drop another large dumping site over here because it really seems like I need one. Got plenty of concrete over here, metals. This one's starting to run dry, kind of sad. But over here, I mean, we're going to be treating people, we're going to be making them healthy. And plus I have access to more water deposits out here. And a little bit of rare metal. So I'll make use of that too and pull that out of the ground. Alright. Yeah, absolutely need a seed vegetation project. And I'm going to cancel the automate on that. And I'm going to order an expedition. It's not fun. Cloud seeding. 2 cloud seedings. 100, 100, 100. I don't have the metals for it, but I do have the electronics for it. A lot of research that would come down fast if I did it, too. Let's see what Blue Sun wants. I haven't done a lot of this yet. They'll give me concrete for food. India, what do we got? That's a better deal. Yeah, I will go ahead and I will exchange that, and I'm gonna automate this because this essentially is like, okay, we'll give them food, they'll give us concrete, and I kind of wish they'd do food for metals. But at the same time, I've got a bumper crop of food. This thing is going to fill very quickly with how much is being produced here. 2 machine parts factories. Yeah, it's going to happen. I'd love to get ahead of the metals, but with this... Ooh. What do we have here? Oh, hi, Mark. A tunnel. I'm looking for new derp. I got 3 sets right here. Okay. Where's the drone hub? Damn. I'll make it happen. So what I'll do is we'll build this one up, and then I'll actually continue it over here. I'm going to put regular metals extractors down, because this one pulls more out of the ground than the automated. Because production per soul is 10 on that. Production per soul here is... That's an average deposit. This is an average... Oh, whoa. Huh. I think the automateds are actually better. Alright then. Automateds have it. So I'll put a bunch of automated sites down here. What I'll do is I'll lay them out. I'll drop down the scrubbers. And then once the scrubbers are operational, I'll build the other ones up. Wow. Serious overpop over here. Are there enough jobs? There are gerbs. Oh, I know what to put up here. What does the plateau not have? Yes, it's a riddle, and the answer is very simply, it doesn't have a place for these people to get trained. So, we'll put an MU up. Granted, it does take away from the overall goal of getting those 40% workers in workshops, but we can make cool things happen with it. Oh, look at all that food. All that food. Granted, it doesn't show a lot of wheat in here. It just shows a lot of crops. And that may be part of the vegetation overlap. At the same time, we're swimming in food now. Food is no longer a concern in this colony. So much so I probably could get rid of the outside ranches if I wanted to. Not yet. I'm getting there, though. Alright. That's not a good... actually, that would have been a decent deal. Alright. Let's go ahead and order up some materials out here. Five. Polymers, want 30 machine parts, I want 30 electronics, like 25. Because if I'm going to produce them out here, I might as well be able to ship them off. Alright, right about the 30-minute mark, so we're getting close to the end for this episode. But in my mind, I'm starting to craft what I want to have over here. I'm getting to the point where it is not economical for me to...
Research complete.
Sweet. I need to start building workshops. It has to happen. So, I'm going to start going for the electronics workshops, because that's the fastest way to get them. And I get, what is it, 15 per shift? 10 per shift, so I need, 30 per. I don't have my phone on me. Oh well. So I'm assuming, I'm going to just round it to 750. And once I get a app to load here, I can do this. 750 times 0.4. 300. So I need 10 of them throughout the colony to get me to my goal. Did not plan for it to be such a round number, but I'm totally going to work with it. I'm going to get rid of my stone garden here. Sorry, people in this dome. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 I've built. I'm going to put an arcology in that small dome. Unfortunately, the homeless folks are going to go straight into there. This indoor ranch, this is going to go. Why? Because I'm going to put a VR workshop in there. Plus, it's not producing as much food as I'm getting outside. We're now at the point in the game where I can start transitioning, getting rid of some of the older techs, like these small factories. I could easily turn these all off. That polymer factory, though, needs to come online very soon. Now, electronics factories, show me. Look at that. Oh, look at that. 17 electronics being produced per day. And that's all... 23! Good lord! I'm going to turn this art workshop off, because this one is not going to do anything for me. This one, I'm actually going to go for a biorobot. Ooh. I kind of want to differentiate, but at the same time, it's just going to slow down my goal. I'm just going to build all the workshops, and then I'll start to differentiate them, and I'll start to shuffle them around and diversify them once we get a little bit closer, or once we get the goal complete. Ton of power coming out of my fusion reactor. Our ecology is already full of peoples. Yeah. So, once I get some concrete over here... Wait, I have 2 seed vegetations? Yes! Alright. So this one's going to come back. So when Akita 1 comes back, I'm going to turn off the auto mode on it. I'm going to send it out to seed vegetation. Because I want to get that. That's going to be the slowest thing to get done. Ooh!
No active research. Research complete.
Didn't realize that was done. Okay. Let's queue up some last bit of research, and then we're going to wrap up the episode. Ooh, that's a good one, too. Alright. So many things I want to bank. Geoscape Dome can wait. I don't need that one right now. Could do the Amplify upgrade. I want to do growth stimulators. I don't need Moxie upgrades. Don't need utility crops. Martial mode adaptability would be good. I need more drones, though. That's an outbuilding I can actually get people behind. And... Alright, so growth stimulators is going to take a while to get done. Probably going to take at least 1 full episode to get knocked out. And then... Atomic accumulators. How long have I been talking about those things? Let's go ahead and get those done, because that I can swap these out and produce a lot more. Stored waste rock? Okay, I guess it was the waste rock. I'm just having trouble storing that over here. Let's go ahead and put another couple depots down. But once we get some more seed vegetation going... Yes. Let's get that one up and running. No. Yes. Now, we can get some good things going here. Next video, we're going to start populating this dome. We're going to push ourselves even further toward getting this done. It's going to get a lot of our people working. It's going to increase the happiness in the colony. And once we get to that 40%, oh, we're going to get some more research done. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the videos that come out of my channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.